This is the Tamron 28-75, and it has been one of my favorite lenses since I purchased it with my Sony A7 III 5 years ago now, I guess, something like that. I've been able to capture some of my favorite photos using this lens. And in fact, this was the only lens I had for my Sony for a really long time. And I basically shot all of my early YouTube videos with it, took tons of photos with it. And it is just overall, I think, one of the best performers, especially considering the price for Sony. It's small, it's lightweight, it's easy to travel with. Plus, in the Generation 2, Tamron added a USB-C so you can update the firmware and also change some of the settings in the lens, which makes it even more versatile. And Tamron has partnered with me to give one of these away to you if you live in the United States or Canada. There'll be a link in the description. You can go see the terms and conditions of this giveaway and also enter to win. But if you're somebody who's looking for a great all-around lens, especially if you don't have very many lenses for a Sony system, then this is a fantastic option. I really think that this is one of the best budget-friendly lenses for Sony, and it outperforms or performs as well as a ton of other much more expensive glass for Sony bodies. In photos, it takes incredibly good, really sharp, very crisp photos, great coloring, great contrast. It has pretty good flaring. It's just a great all-arounder. And because it's going from 28 to 75, it gives you a lot of versatility in being wide enough to do lots of landscape stuff, but also being able to punch in and get some of the details. Because it's an f2.8 all the way through the zoom range, a constant fixed aperture of f2.8 means you can get really good low light performance, but it also has an incredibly close focus distance, which means you can get almost macro-like shots with it if you want to get really in close and tight. The autofocus is extremely fast and reliable. I mean, it's just every bit as fast as any of the Sony glass that I have that's in this same focal range. And it's extremely durable. I used mine for 3 or 4 years where I was taking it through blizzards. I was running in the mountains with it, in the rain, all kinds of conditions here in Alaska, and I never once had an issue with it. And even for dust, because it is an extending barrel lens, I ran through a lot of really dusty conditions around the base of glaciers where there's lots of fine particulate matter, and I never had an issue with dust getting inside the lens. So overall, this is one of the best lenses I think that Tamron's produced for an all-around lens if you are using Sony full-frame cameras. I want to thank Tamron for partnering with me on this giveaway. Again, the link is in the description if you want to enter. If you live in the United States or Canada, I will be announcing the winner live on my live stream Wednesday night, 4 p.m. Alaska time, 8 p.m. Eastern on August 16th. You definitely want to go over there and enter. And then you're going to want to watch this video right here. I'll see you over there. As always, if you have questions, ask me in the comments below or join my live stream, which happens most Wednesday nights at 4 p.m. Alaska time, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you again soon in the next video. Cheers.